Hi, my loves. All right. We are going to be preparing a candle to help you attract clients and customers to your business. Now, if you are feeling as if you maybe aren't making as many sales, or your commission is low, or maybe you are a business owner and you're not bringing in enough clients, enough customers, you're not making any sales, you're trying to get your business up and running and it's just sluggish, slow, or nothing's happening, or even if things were going very well in business and all of a sudden things have just taken a sudden drop and you're like, I don't know why this has happened or what to do. Also, sometimes with money spells, people do a lot of money spells and they're not seeing the money come from the avenue that they want. So maybe money's coming in, but it's not coming from your business. I know a ton of people who have started a business and they're, it's kind of on the side because they still have to work full time in order to be able to provide for their, monthly expenses, family needs, and all those sorts of things. And they would really like to see more income coming from the business, not from their employment. So if that's you, then this spell is for you. This is very simple, very easy, highly, highly, highly effective. All of the ingredients I'm going to show you here are fairly easy to get or to find and order. So what you're going to want to start off with is a orange candle, particularly in the 7-day glass candle. This spell is best done for 7 full days. So these candles burn anywhere from about 4 to 7 days. And I like these because when we're trying to bring in clients, you're trying to bring in customers, you're trying to improve your business, you want to think big numbers, big money, big business, right? Big request, big spell, big candle. Little request, little spell, little candle. That's the rule of thumb. If you cannot find a glass candle in orange, then you can use white. White is all purpose. It can be used in place of any other candle out there. The thing is, I work very much with color magic, and for me, I feel like I need to burn the candle color that's associated with my desire. It helps me visually, and it just makes me feel as if I'm adding more energy to my spell work, okay? So you'll need the candle. You'll need a piece of paper to write your petition on. You will need a pen. This is optional. This is where I get a little particular, but you don't have to do this. This is just me and the way I like to do things. Orange candle, I'm gonna write in orange ink, but you can use a regular old ballpoint pen, it doesn't matter. Another thing that you could do is you could also write with a Sharpie directly on your glass, so whichever you're more comfortable with. Sometimes people, live in environments where they don't want anyone seeing what's written on the candle, so they'd rather do it this way and have their candle on top. That's personal preference. Sometimes for certain things, if you're listing things that you want to see happen, you might want to write it on the glass, because if you are going to try to get a reading of your candle or look up how to read your candle glass, if there's a funky mark or if it stopped burning somewhere or something like that, that can kind of be an indication of more work needing to be done or blockages in that area. But that's a little deeper. We'll keep it simple for now. But either way, it's whatever you prefer, whatever feels right. Either writing it on a piece of paper or writing directly on your candle. Both are correct. Both will still give you the same results. All right, so you're going to need a couple of conditioning oils. We have a money drawing oil, a road opening oil, and a crown of success oil. The reason why we're using 3 oils is, number one, if this is for your business, obviously you're trying to make money. Number 2, if you're not seeing the income or the influx of people or your business just isn't going anywhere, then that tells us there's some sort of blockage there. So you want to open your road or open the door, or open up the opportunity for things to get up and running. Maybe you need an investor. Maybe you need someone that can come in and coach you. Maybe you just need some help working your business and getting it to where you want to go. So you want to be able to open that door of opportunity. Sometimes it's as little as meeting the right person. It could be that one person to come into your life or you run into that could really change the game for how successful you are. The next thing you want is some success oil. The reason why, well, one, we want to add success to the spell, and you're trying to bring success to whatever it is that you are building, branding, selling, marketing, whatever your business is, you're trying to bring success to it. Also, when you do things in threes, it strengthens the energy, okay? The power of three. You also want to use some clove powder. Clove is very, very, very good for money work, bringing in money. I mean, it's an attracting herb, so get yourself some clove powder. Grains of paradise. Grains of paradise are excellent to work with for wishes coming true and specifically employment. So this is, in this case, self-employment, or maybe it's not even self-employment. Maybe you just have a job that you make commission. You know, keeping your job is based on how many sales you make or how many contracts you get, how many people you sign, okay? So you want to make sure that you have steady work coming in. Grains of paradise. You should be able to find these from a local botanica, but if not, you might have to order them online on Amazon. You can find grains of paradise. And then last but not least, some black-eyed peas. Black-eyed peas are associated with success, wealth, and money. And if you think about it, grains grow abundantly. You know, peas, rice, those oats, those sort of things, they grow abundantly. So you're trying to bring abundance. You want a lot of it. You want a ton of success, a lot of money, a lot of clients, a lot of work. You want it to be steady. You want it to be overflowing. You know how when like you cook a pot of beans, you cook a pot of black-eyed peas, and they swell up and the pot gets bigger and it's just overflowing with that goodness. That's what you're putting into your business, is overflowing with that goodness. You want to be so busy and have so much money coming in and so many people trying to work with you that you don't even know what to do. And that's what we're going to do tonight. All right, so assuming you've already cleansed your candle, because this does not have any writing on it, it's perfectly fine to cleanse it in either salt water, Florida water, or you can do your typical incense. If you do not know how to cleanse and prepare your candle, I will link a video down below on how to cleanse and prepare your candle prior to spell work. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do, your candle's been cleansed. What I always recommend is you want to put some holes down inside of the candle so that your oils can seep down inside of there, because you don't want it just floating around on the top. You want this entire candle to be infused. Now, if I had a barbecue skewer, I would stick it down as far as I can, but I don't. I have my beautiful Athame here, and this is what I'm going to use. I am going to put my hose in a clockwise motion, and the reason that we do clockwise is because we're trying to bring in and attract. Counterclockwise to remove, clockwise to bring in. So I particularly am fond of the number 7. I've always been fond of it. It kind of, I don't know, I guess I associate it with good luck. You know, if you ever go to a casino, you always see like 7 on a slot machine. I don't know why that's the example I'm using, but that's what's come to me. So I'm going to put 7 holes. And this isn't going to go all the way down, but that's okay. Let me see. Where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay, 6, 7. That's okay, because you're going to add your oils a little drop every day. All right, so I'm going to start with, in no particular order, you can layer these however you want. I'm going to put a little bit of throat opener. It does not take a lot, I tell you, just a couple of drops. So see if I can get it a little bit closer. You see that? It's very little, but that's okay. Actually, I might do just a little bit more, because I do want the top of the candle to be coated, but it doesn't have to be so much where it's drowning the wick. We don't want that, okay? And because I'm using 3 oils, I am going to be sparing, so I have enough room to add the other 2. Crown of Success oil. That was a little bit much, but that's okay. That's why we put the holes in there. And I'm just going to wipe this down only because I don't want to mess this up. And then last but not least, money drawing oil. Isn't that pretty? I love this. All right. And as you're doing this, I'm speaking through the video, but you would be either reciting your prayer, your words of intention, your words of power, just asking for whatever it is that you want to see happen in your business, whether it's out loud or in your head. Money oil. And then something I always do, I always take a little bit of oil. I always do this with the money oil, but if you feel inclined to do it with the other ones, you can. Put my hands together, get a little heat, get a little energy, and I'm gonna go from the bottom up, and I'm just dressing the outside of the candle with my intentions. And around, so this entire candle, all the way to the wick, is covered in these beautiful magical oils infused with my intentions. Okay, then the rest I always kind of just rub on myself because it smells good, and you always want to keep money oil on your hands. All right, clove powder. Not very much, just a little bit. Grains of paradise. And this thing, I might have to take this top off. Come on. Okay, yeah, bear with me. And, you know, there's no, I don't measure. You just pour whatever feels right to you. 5 fell out. If you feel like you want to put a certain number of black eyed peas in, you can. 5 came out, so I'm fine with that. That's what Spirit wanted. Something that I want you to note is you just want to move your ingredients away from the wick, because if you don't, what's going to happen is when you light this candle, the whole top is going to catch on fire. And we want to practice fire safety, but more importantly, we want to be able to read our candle when it's done. And if the candle catches on fire and turns the glass black, you may get a misinterpretation and think, oh my God, I'm so hexed, my candle's black. And it's like, no, it's just because you had a lot of stuff around the wick, you might have put a little too much oil in, and it caught on fire. Okay, one other thing that I forgot to get, so bear with me. My favorite, not just because it's beautiful, but because it brings attention. We want your business to grab people's attention where they're interested and they want to purchase, or they want to schedule, or they want to work with you. Glitter gets the attention of your angels and spirit guides. But look at that, isn't that pretty? Like, that would catch anybody's attention. You see some glitter walking by, you see somebody all glittered up, you're gonna be like, hey, what's going on over there? Okay, and gold represents wealth and prosperity. If you think of prosperity, I think of a pot of gold, you know, jewels and diamonds and glitz and glam. So gold glitter. You could use green, but I like gold. All right, now you've got your piece of paper. I'm not going to write out a petition. You guys understand what that means, but it's your name, your birthday, maybe the name of your business or job position or title, and then very specifically what you want to see happen. So whether it's you want to increase your sales by $500 a week, or you want to schedule 50 new clients next month, or you want to increase your commission by, you know, I don't know, maybe you want $100 a day commission, whatever it is, you want to write that either on here or on your candle, and then you want to light it and burn it. Just a little tip, when the wick is super high, you just want to snip that down a little bit, so about a ½ inch, quarter of an inch, maybe about right there, not too short so it has room to burn, but you just want to snip that because we just want to be careful. You don't want a huge flame going all over the place, okay? You allow this candle to burn out completely until it's done. If you're not comfortable letting your candles burn, then you can simply take something and you want to snuff it out. So you do like this with something, anything. You could just take something and put it out. You just never want to blow out your candle because then you blow out your wish. You can also just take your candle and set it down in a container of water, or down in your bathtub or kitchen sink or bathroom sink while you're away, so that you know it's down in water, and then, you know, take it out when you get home. Completely up to you. The best time to do this spell is during a waxing moon or a new moon. So waxing moon is the 2-week period from a new moon to a full moon. This can be done at any time. So if you're really struggling or you're having a rough time and you're like, I need stuff to happen now, you do not have to wait. You can go ahead and start it. But if you do want to give yourself a little extra advantage, then you can light this during the new moon or the waxing moon, and you will see lots of success. It's a very powerful spell, very simple, some simple ingredients that you can find. and it works. Bottom line is it works, okay? So good luck to you. I hope that this has been helpful for some of you. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment box below. If you like this video, hit the like button. That's the only way that I'll know. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. I will list all of the ingredients down in the description box. Also, the oils are all available on my website at oneritualaway.com. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you guys. Talk to you soon.